out here in the shop trying to get the tow rig right. We got 2 more weeks till we head to Orlando with the G8 for Cadillac Attack. We're rebuilding the front end, putting a new steering box, pretty much doing the whole front end, idler arm, pitman arm, tie rod ends, ball joints, about everything on the front of this, my truck. It's coming up on 190,000 miles and steering is getting a little sloppy. So just going over it, especially for that long trip, want everything tight. Basically just getting this thing, the steering back tight on this thing, and my steering box, I'm gonna try this Napa one. I hope it does good. I know some people say they have issues with the parts store ones, but my steering had got where sometimes if I was turning left at really slow speeds, it would lock up and not want to turn.
You're doing good.
It ain't got no gas in it.
You see there, Scooter? Things are the simplest things first.
I got to go over to G8 too before we head down there to Florida. I'm going to change the oil in it, put new spark plugs, and get some E85. But other than that, just kind of go over everything before we head down there. But getting the trailer hooked up so we can head to Florida in the morning for Cadillac Attack. I'm borrowing Dad's trailer. Got to get the hitch set up on it. What you call them? The helper bars?
These are helpers, sagging.
On 2500, don't like nothing heavy behind it.
Well, I'd help it sag it some.
Filling up some more jugs. Sheets. That's on the 85. All those 2 bad rigs. 2 little 50cc Gator mopeds to take to the track. I gotta get some batteries for them though. Just went and bought them cheap. Filling me up some E85 cans. We'll have 15 gallons. And then we'll head out in the morning. It's Thursday morning. It's raining here in North Carolina. I'm a little stopped up. I can't get this daggone chest congestion out. But I feel like I got way too much stuff packed. But whenever we drive in 8 hours, I want to make sure I got everything I need. But we got to put Doodle, his 2 little brothers' bags. And then we're going to stop by Walmart and try to get us 2 batteries for the rigs. But y'all think they'll ride to Florida like that? They should. But as soon as they get here, we'll get their bags thrown in the trailer and hit the road. Put it in the wind to Florida. Had to bring a squad out here to Buc-ee's. Pit stop for some food. Boy, I got to get me, whenever we get back from this trip, I got to get some daggone bags for the back of this thing. It does not like all that weight. Tell y'all what though, if you ain't never been to a Buc-ee's, it's the experience. I had to get out there. I was only in there about 5 minutes, spent $100. Had to get out. I got the Texas cheesesteak burrito. This thing is good. I love some cheesesteak. And I got this because everybody else says it's good. The brisket sandwich. Maybe get down to that by the time we hit Georgia. This is right here. We're in Florence, South Carolina. And of course I had to get me some snacks. Some sweet snacks. This thing's huge. It's good though. Got me a little monster for the road. We didn't even make it out of South Carolina before we had to stop and fill up. Daggone Duramax is drinking it. Getting about 9 miles to the gallon. But we are right here. We're like 4 or 5 exits from Georgia line. Had to stop and get fuel again. We're like a little ways south of Jacksonville. I think we're gonna try and hit the Buc-ee's in Daytona Beach, and then probably got like 2 hours left until we get to the track. We ain't never gonna get down if they don't quit wanting to stop at these Buc-ee's. Stopped at the one at Daytona Beach. Then got like an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. 45 minutes or an hour left to get to the track. Man, it's humid down here in Florida. It's like 9 o'clock Friday morning. Got out here, woke up from the hotel, got out here to the racetrack. We're in the tech line, and it's backed up. I about waited too daggone long. Whole lot of Cadillacs. I've seen a couple G8s, so I ain't gonna be the only one. Bunch of new Camaros. All the 6-week guys are starting to roll in, like the Drag and Drive guys, because they start out here this weekend, and then I guess they go all week. I'm not sure. I just know that's a Drag and Drive event. But we're gonna set in this line, get teched in. They got drivers meeting at 11, and I think track goes hot at 12, and then they'll start doing qualifying. And we run Super Street today. I'm gonna do Super Street and All Motor, and I think All Motor, the elimination is tomorrow.
You know how it goes. Everybody's gotten faster, so you gotta.
Protect in to do the motor class, that's 3,500, and then Super Street for NA car is 3,800. Yeah. They just called Super Street qualifying. Didn't really know this class. I got a 5th Gen ZL1 in front of me. There's 2 Cadillacs behind me, CTS V2s, and a C8 I see right back there. But we just picked this class because the weight on it, 3,800 pounds for motor cars. I think it was 4,200 for power adders, and then 4,400 for dual power adder cars. So we just figured these are going to be some more heavyweight street style cars in this class. So we're going to just try this one, do the motor class and do this one. But we're going to log it. We got the converter locking right after the 1-2 shift on this one, and I want to try locking it on the 2 to 3 shift just to see if what it affects on mile an hour. they've got down to eliminations on a few classes, and we drew for True Street. And of course, I got one of the fastest cars, so I was probably one of the slowest cars in the class. But it's a twin turbo V2, so it probably won't be nothing to see unless they mess up on the tree or car brakes or something. But if it's a clean race, I'm gonna get gapped bad. But y'all see that on the GoPro. So if we get kicked out first round, then we're done for the night. They might do one more round of qualifying for motor class, and then they'll start eliminations tomorrow. So we'll come back tomorrow, Saturday, to do the eliminations for motor. First round of True Street, we drew the twin turbo V2 and got lucky because he spun or had trouble off start line. And then second round of eliminations, we drew a C7 that's got some kind of pro charger. So I got the gray V2, the white C7, which is who I got, G8. There's a black V2. Mark is driving Brandon's twin turbo CTSV, and then there's a ZL1 6 gen that's still left in True Street. Alright, so we made it back out here Saturday morning. True Street, V6 True Street's lining up, and then we're about to run our True Street class from where they left off last night. They oiled down, a car oiled the track down at like 12 o'clock last night. So we're just picking back up. They got a couple classes to finish, and then they're going to get into the Saturday rounds that they had scheduled. And we did start an hour earlier this morning, but we've got the vet, but I haven't seen him here this morning. Race last night. Me and him was in the water box whenever the car oiled the track down. So we should be first set down. Out for this year, and then next year we'll know what classes and maybe do a little better. But NA class, I'm about to show y'all the cars in it. They about to do first round of qualifying for NA. turbo, but I keep her clean. God dog, I keep her clean. I seen this GTO. He's from South Carolina. That thing runs good. Alright, so the vet that we ran last round was weighed like 600 pounds underweight. So now we're down to the semifinals. It's the V2, us, and then Mark driving Brandon's twin turbo V2. So in True Street, we're in there with a 10-second bolt-on Cadillac, and then twin turbo Brandon and Mark V2. But of course we drew Mark and the bolt-on V2, got the buy run. So we about to get donkey gap. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. He said he was gonna let me lead though, so I'll at least have him to the 60, maybe. and they're about to do qualifying 3 for motor. We're up here in the lanes for elimination round 1 of the NA class. Alright, we won first round of motor, so I can look up in a second how they got us drawn for second round, and then just cooling the car down. What you think, man? We gonna win second round?
Yeah, we should. I hope so.
So we'll get it cooled down and then listen for when they call us for elimination round 2 motor class. We left Orlando at, what time we leave Orlando? We left 5 o'clock this morning from the hotel, and I think we made about 3 fuel stops. We've been getting it. But it's right, it is 12 o'clock, and we just stopped at the Florence Buc-ee's again. So we're about 2 hours from the house now on the final stretch. But you know I had to stop and get me another one of them Texas cheesesteak burritos, because boy, them things look good. I had to stop and top the fuel off, and now the boys is inside shopping. Y'all gotta tighten up, man. What's going on, y'all? Just got the car unloaded. It's Monday afternoon. We got back from Florida yesterday. Had to go back to work today. That was rough after a long weekend of racing. But just got the car out the trailer. Overall, I had fun. You know, I mean, didn't really expect to win nothing new. It was going to be kind of slow in the NA class, and ended up going a little ways in Super Street, just basically pure luck. But we ended up, Super Street made it to the semi, so we got a $250 gift certificate. So I found a gift certificate. I went and grabbed that car, but it's Complete Street Performance. Just CSP. They got all kinds of stuff online. I just kind of glanced at it whenever we was down there. But a $250 gift certificate to there. And then, so that's who put on Super Street. And then Prey Performance is who put on the NA class. And they ended up having a bad mishap. Monday last week, they ended up wrecking a car. And Ben Kearns, one of the guys that works with them, ended up passing away. So it was really sad news. Hated to hear that for those guys. So you know, they didn't make it down there to Florida. But that's still who sponsored the class. I think that was the biggest payout of the whole event. It was $3,000 to win the NA class, and a guy in South Carolina, Mr. Bobby, with a bad GTO, he ended up winning it. That thing was rolling. But y'all see, we had a really close race, second round of NA. We ran a stick shift, 6-gen, no hood, no interior. But that thing ran good. It was a stick car, so I'll give him that. He was shifting. But I really didn't know who won until we got the time slip. But I had fun. Definitely can't wait to go back next year. Hopefully, I'm hoping to hit Holden Extravaganza. I think it's May 11th at MIR, Maryland. Ain't never been up there. I'm gonna try and definitely get out this year. Went to Florida, 8 hours. I think Maryland's only a little over 4. But just trying to get out, do some different races. You know, just going to the same local tracks and seeing the same people. I mean, it's fun. We have a good time with that, but going out and going to the events, maybe trying to be a little more competitive next year. I might try and do a little something, do some porta heads or something, because I think my car was 38.53 with me in it going across the scales, full interior, full exhaust. I mean, but I really don't like, that's how I like to drive it around. I don't like to strip it down to try and be competitive, so might need to add some more horsepower. But I got a nice set of heads I can put on, just haven't yet. Might build a little bigger motor, heads, intake, who knows, gonna do something. But there'll be a little cam only, bolt on car, it runs pretty good. But hopefully this video is good. I tried to, you know, do a little more talking. That's probably one of my weak points, I'd say for sure, is talking to the camera. So trying to do better at that, get some good car footage, and just so y'all could see the experience that we had. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. We're going to try and take Josh's Sub-Zero S10, the S10 that he won from Street Racing Channel, because it is starting to warm up a little bit and not rain as much. Cross my fingers that it stays like that. Here in North Carolina, so we plan to take Josh's little S10 to the track soon and get him some seat time in it, get him familiar with everything, and shake that truck down and see how it does. But I know he's dying to take it to the track. And just order a 4150 Nitrous Express Assassin plate for Dad's S10, so I'll have a video up soon on that, of us putting that on. And I told Josh whenever he gets comfortable in that little turbo truck that I'm gonna wear him out with Dad's S10. S10 on S10 Crime, turbo versus nitrous. But as always, I appreciate y'all watching and tuning in to the channel. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the videos. We'll see y'all next time. Take it easy.